My father died because there was no bed in a government hospital. My father died because there was no bed in a government hospital. He was rushed to 3 different hospitals on emergency before he died. The first hospital said they were not equipped enough to attend to him. The second hospital said there was no bed. On the way to the 3rd hospital, he died on the road. In his country, his home country. Nigeria failed my father. I became fatherless because of Nigeria. My mother became husbandless because of Nigeria. Health system, job market, terrible economy, inflation, bad roads, insecurity. All these problems happening in one country. And the only problem you have is a young lady being able to afford 1 crate of egg. A young lady. As far as you are concerned, she doesn't have the right to complain about the government because she's still able to afford a crate of egg, because she's still able to go out with her friends to hang out. At what point do we start asking for more? At what point do we start coming out to speak for ourselves? At what point do we start demanding that our government actually care about us? That's the minimum, the bare minimum that they can do. Care about us as their people, as the people that they are serving, as a country. I just don't understand why it is so difficult to assimilate the fact that this is the only thing that the youth are asking for. The only thing.
I know after this 30 days movement begins, the government will start sending the police, the soldier to go after people that made video about it, to arrest them, to intimidate them, to, But let me tell you something, as a police officer and as a soldier. My dad served this country for 25 years. Currently now, he's still sick. He's down with stroke and brain damage. Guess what? The police department donated 10,000 naira to my dad. He's been down for 1 year. This illness has made us sell property, has made us sell land and everything. The government has done nothing about this. We have gone to his office to cry, to beg, but still yet nothing is being done. So before you go after the youth that is looking for a good government, that is looking for things to work, remember, if things work for us, it works for everyone. Because you are a police officer, you will not buy cup of rice for 100 naira. It's the same 400 and 500 that we are buying that you will buy too. Because you are a thug, you are not going to buy cup of rice for 100 naira. No, it's the same 200, it's the same 400 and 800 that you will use to buy. So before you start carrying out this exercise, go and look at the widows of the police officer that have died due to the course of duties. Go and look at the widows of the soldiers that died due to the course of their duties. There is no royalty. NHIS is a scam. NHIS covers only 40%, my darling. If you escape it as a parent, you have the money that is blocking your ear, you escape it, you die. Guess what? Your children will become prostitutes. Your sons will become thieves. Your children will become a victim, and your wife will become a victim of circumstances. Go and look at the widows before you start killing people on others, before you start arresting people. Go and look at the widows. Come and take a look at my dad's kids. They are all enraged. They are going astray. Because of what? A failed government. They said their dad has been working for this country for years, but nothing to show for it. The piece of land that he managed to buy, we have said it, to treat him. It has been sold. It has been sold. So before you start working on others, put your rifles down and say, help us. Join us to shout. Join us to shout. Join us to talk. We are begging you. Go and look at the widows of your colleagues.
When things are not working, we do what? We call on our leaders. President Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Your tenure is bad. We've never had it this worse in Nigeria, in this history of Nigeria. We never had it this worse. Forget say, I am a Yoruba man. Omo Yoruba ni me. This one not be saying na Igbo guy they contest, na complain. We are all complaining. We are suffering in this country. All of us are suffering. President Tinubu, you are a terrible president. You are the worst president we've ever had since the First Republic. You are the worst we've ever had. Nigerians we are literally working hard. Then the money as it is coming is going straight away into bills. We are living and feeding from hand to mouth. We've never had it this worse in Nigeria. And to those of you trying to support the president because of your bigotry, saying yes, it's not the worst, it's this and that, then trying to say the guy does not need the crate of egg. All of you are stupid. Are you guys not suffering? The suffer, you know the rich now. President Tinubu, you are a terrible president.
What it really concern me be say, what it really concern some of us, because they speak for some people now as they talk. What it go concern me now be say, when he reach to carry placard, When e reach to carry cardboard, make na call me, make na call us, we dey standby. Nothing wey I dey do as I dey like this, I no even get work. Not as I dey like this now, I no know wetin I dey take my life do for this country. So if na to take am speak for ourselves, I dey number one, I dey game. When e reach to make this country stand still for one full month till that guy wey dey on top that seat hear us, or till he step down, or till they impeach am, make na call me. Na dey understand me so. Make na call me. If dey favour some, if e favour me and my family, e dey favour some people. E dey favour some people and their family. Na why they no dey talk. But you see, we wey no dey favour us, I no get wetin I dey do. If na till midnight, na say make we carry placard, make na wake me. I go give me megaphone, may I cry put, may I talk my mind put for that megaphone. When e reach time to scream, when e reach time to let the whole world know wetin dey do us, make na call me, make na call some of us, we dey standby.
Being a young person in Nigeria is depressing. It is pure madness. It feels like punishment. Every single day we wake up to new struggles, new price increase, and a country that is actively working against us. Our mates abroad are planning vacations, saving for homes, buying their first cars in their 20s. Meanwhile, we are here fighting for basic survival. We can't even afford the tiniest luxuries without doing mental gymnastics on whether it's a wise financial decision. Let's talk about rent in Nigeria. A tiny self-con in a questionable environment is now going for millions. Landlords are out here increasing rent for no reason. How does it make sense that a fresh graduate with an entry-level salary cannot even afford a decent place to live? You sleep thinking, okay, I have my budget for the month sorted, only to wake up that bread is 2k, rice is competing with Bitcoin, transport fare has doubled. Every single day is always something basic that we need for survival has gone up in price. This country has made it impossible to plan for the future because you don't even know what tomorrow will say. And somehow they still have the audacity to call Nigerian youths lazy. Lazy as how? Everybody around me, all my friends are working multiple jobs. They have their 9 to 5 and their side businesses. We're juggling multiple jobs, running side hustles, and we're still struggling to afford a decent life. This is not normal. Bad governance is crippling this generation. They are stealing our dreams, our ambitions, and even our ability to wake up with motivation. Because what's the point when you know that by afternoon you'll be frustrated already? The economy will frustrate you. We are tired. We are tired of working hard and seeing nothing to show for it. We are tired of surviving when we should be living. We are tired of struggling for things that should be basic. Something has to change.
We are not asking for too much. We just want you to look at the major sector of this Nigerian economy. The transportation sector, the electricity, the power sector. Please, if we have stable electricity in this country, there won't be as much as high cost of living like this. If the transportation cost is low, then there won't be outrageous cost of living. We are not asking for too much. The ginger that we buy in preparing herbs is now costly. Just 2 pieces, 500, 1,000 naira. It is getting too much. It is killing us. We are dying. Our future is dying. It is killing our future. We cannot think straight. We cannot be productive as we are supposed to be.
You're calling somebody to threaten her because she mentioned the state of the government. No offense, are you not a terrible president? On the day of your inauguration, the day the inauguration was going on, fuel went from 280 naira to 400 naira before our eyes on the day of your fucking, like you had not even assumed office. You entered the day, there's no money anywhere. I'm earning more than I was earning 2 years ago, but I still cannot afford fucking basic needs. But you want to bloody gaslight me. You want to gaslight you want to gaslight 200 million Nigerians again. You people, who the fuck do you people think you are? Housing in Lagos is a crime scene. You can't bloody rent houses in Lagos anymore. They're showing you a fucking cubicle for 3 million naira. Nobody is looking into that. A bunch of abandoned buildings everywhere, soaking up money. But somebody says the economy is bad. Things are bad. NYC secretariat, somebody call up for witness and take that down. That you're picking. Are you born now?
1 million naira can get you some. 1 million naira used to be very big. It used to be a big money, like a very big money. But where we are now, 1 million naira is what we use in buying phones. Even way more than that. Okay, let me just bring it down, a notch. What about 1,000 naira? At least before, 1,000 naira can comfortably give you something, or even if not comfortably, give you something that you can eat. But now 1,000 naira cannot even buy you a full long loaf of bread. It's not possible. 1,000 naira cannot buy you sardine. 1,000 naira cannot even comfortably recharge your phone for you to sup, get data that will last for a while. I mean, we've gone that bad. But when I think about it, I just tell myself, the truth is, Tinubu did not lie. He did not lie, because the president said before he came into power, he said he is going to reduce the purchasing power of the people. So what does it mean to reduce the purchasing power? It means that with the same amount of money, you get to buy